right, welcome back. Time to take a look at our trending topics now. Stacey joins me for this, of course, as we run through them. So, Stace, let's get to it. Let's see what's trending this morning. First up, hashtag President Ramaphosa. And President Ramaphosa, of course, trending because of that family meeting, if you will, last night, a mini family meeting.
Addressing, setting the record straight.
Yeah, and really, basically just saying thank you for the successful G20 that was hosted by South Africa last weekend, and everything in the lead up to that Leaders Summit last week, but also addressing the issue of misinformation and disinformation that the US seems to have really, sunk their teeth into in terms of just discrediting South Africa. It's clear they don't like us. Or the Trump administration doesn't like South Africa
to what
much.
end, no one can make sense of that. But the trending tweet was actually our SABC News post, where it says President Cyril Ramaphosa says the stance taken by the US was influenced by a sustained campaign of disinformation by groups and individuals within South Africa, the US, and around the world, adding that this is weakening relations and destroying jobs.
Yeah, and many people are asking the question, so what is to be done about those at home who are a part of that disinformation and misinformation. So it's going to be interesting to see how we move on that going forward.
Next up, FNB.
FNB. And FNB Stadium, this is. And this is, of course, the National Day of Prayer that was held at the FNB Stadium.
The Motsepe Foundation involved there. We also have Eben, who's trending, obviously because of that late red card for the thumb to the eye of Alex Mann in the game against Wales. What's interesting is that I just saw an update. Brad Banner, obviously everybody saying that what was wrong with Eben, why did he do that? But some people questioning, was it out of character? And then I just saw a response by Brian O'Banner saying the footage needs to be reviewed, as it looks like just earlier to that, Eben could have been the recipient of eye gouging as well. Obviously, it's not condoning his response, but we have to wait and see because it might be a long suspension for the player.
Yeah, and then, of course, Reece James, and that, of course, in that London derby against Arsenal yesterday. Must say, one of the better matches that I've seen Reece James play. He was all over, was everywhere. And the reality is Reece James has always been a complete baller. So that doesn't surprise me. Unfortunately for him, he's always injured, and that's the problem for Chelsea and for Reece James. But yesterday, one of his better performances.
That was the point I was going to make, is that he's been so injury plagued. However, pre-game, everyone thought it was going to be the matchup between Rice and Caicedo, and so that's why he was trending as people looking at the touch map provided by the EPL, and he was all over the pitch.
The less said about Moises Caicedo, the better.
The better.
Because what was that? That was not football. Like, what was Caicedo doing? No, I'm very emotional about it because
we see SK, and rightfully so.
No, that was a potential leg breaker for which he got the red card. But the reality is he was running a tightrope all the way up until that point because he didn't come to play. Chelsea didn't come to play.
James
to
ended
the
up
Chelsea
saying that
around me in the studio who refused to make eye contact. They didn't come to play.
Well, he was trending because he said he thought that this team could have gone on to win. But since we are smiling, James,
he's joking. He's joking.
I try to change it. You see.